Hello my beautiful Capricorns, welcome to Taurus Lady. Long time no see. At first I want to say happy belated birthday to those of you, those whose birthday I've missed, and happy birthday to those of you who's still celebrating your birthday this month. And happy new year 2020. This is your love related spread. How do they see you and how do you see them? In this week, okay, this is from this week up to next week, okay. I'm gonna do for the next month weekly readings, okay. So this is from today. Today is, goodness, 13th of January up to 20th of January, okay. This is for you, Capricorn, and the person you're thinking of right now. This could be your, your ex, your current partner, whoever you're dealing with in love department. Okay. How do they see my beautiful Capricorn? How are you being viewed? Ooh, the death. Okay, there's some kind of so they think that, there's something that is coming to the end of the cycle, okay. That's something that's got to be finished, or maybe they think there is some toxic energy that keeps holding you back, okay, maybe in your life, but I feel like they think that something is coming to the end with you, okay. That's how they see you. They think that there's some negative pattern of behavior you keep repeating passively, Capricorn. Remember, this is from their point of view, okay. Something's got to come to the end here, okay. Or maybe they're realizing that you closing the door on them, because the death is about closing the door for a new door to open. It's about realizing that something is holding us back, what's been holding us back. So they see you maybe closing the door on them, Capricorn, okay. They also view you with, whoa, oh my goodness, Capricorn. There might be a third party person involved here, okay. We've got toxic energy, the end of the cycle. They think something is you finishing something. They see you being hurt at the same time. You being hurt, or maybe you hurting, you feeling sorry, you've got a broken heart. Three of Swords indicate there might be a third person involved in this situation. So this could be, this is love related. Three people, and you deciding to make a change something in your life, and you're detaching yourself from one person. That's how they see you. But they see you being involved in a third party situation, also being hurt here. Feeling sorrow, feeling heartbreak. This is a heartbreak. Okay, the Star. They don't see you being strong right now, Capricorn. They see as if you need healing. You're not healed. So something came to the end, Capricorn. They see you being heartbroken, and they see you right now as if you need healing. You may be starting the process of healing, okay. And that's why you like deciding here, and they know that you've decided to get on this horse and perhaps say, listen, this toxic energy has been holding me back. I don't want to be hold back any longer. So maybe, Capricorn, you decided to close the door on this person, okay, and with a great pain in your heart, okay. You still got a broken heart symptoms, and you in a process of healing. That's how they see you from their perspective, okay. Now let's see, how do you view them, Capricorn, and you view them with, how do you view them, Capricorn? Okay, King of Wands, maybe Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, someone who's got fire in the astrological chart, someone who's quite stubborn, goal-orientated, okay? They can be very stubborn, they want what they want. Of course, the King of Wands is, like the Queen of Wands, driven by the heart, by passion, and when they're passionate, it's great, but the only thing, when they want something, they like don't listen to you, Capricorn, and they might have hurt you. They might have made you feel like, you know, like you don't mean to them as much as their work or their goals. Okay, this King of Wands can be a little bit, you know, selfish at times. Okay, so that's who you're dealing with. Someone, they're very hardworking, they put the work fast, they're very, very stubborn, you know, but they are passionate, and you love that they're so passionate about what they're doing, but sometimes they are not listening to how you're feeling. So you might have felt neglected by them, and that's why you decided to close the door on them, Capricorn. You also view them with, I'm so happy to do this reading for you, it's been ages. You also view them with Capricorn this week. You also view them with Queen of Pentacles. You might be dealing with someone, you know, who's quite stable financially here, okay? Queen of Pentacles, someone who's stable, single, you know. Queen of Pentacles, she should look before she leaps. And this person, though they're practical, sometimes they're like a rabbit. They just change direction all of a sudden. So they're not that stable, you know. They're not that stable. Like, they are stable for most weeks and then they just disappear, if you see what I mean. But Queen of Pentacles, someone who's very practical, good with money. They're usually stable, usually in earth energy, okay? You might be dealing with someone who's, you know, earth sign. They're good with money. They're not bad with money. They're good with animals. They're in control of their emotions, pretty much. They're good with nature. But, you know, King of Wands and Queen of Pentacles, these people, these two energies are like someone who doesn't mind being single, though they are successful. They don't mind just focusing on what they want, because Queen of Pentacles is an independent queen, okay? She's independent. King of Wands, he's independent. So you're dealing with someone who doesn't necessarily care so much about being in a relationship. They don't mind being on their own, and you know this. You also view them with Ace of Wands. Like, you do have passion for them. You do have passion for them. Even though you've got passion for them, it's like Ace of Wands is go for them, you know. You've got passion for them. You want to go for them. So you want to go for them. That's how you view them. Or maybe that's how... So that's how you view them. So, you know, they're passionate. They're very passion driven, and you love that about them. Yes, this is the same wound. They're very passionate. They've got that passion. That's something you're very much attracted to. But despite that passion, you see that there's this part of them with that rabbit here that, you know, they're in and out, in and out. And I think that hurts you, Capricorn, because they're not as stable as you would like them to be. And that's what makes you, like, putting you on this vicious circle, toxic cycle that you're deciding to possibly close. And you feel like, you know, I need to heal from this. This is holding me back. Let's see what is the main blockage between you two, Capricorn, sorry. The main blockage between Capricorn and the person they're dealing with. Communication. Fast coming communication. Exchange of words that is passionate. So I think the person you're dealing with here, maybe it's you, maybe it's them, but it's on that side. You see them as someone who's very passionate. And you know what I meant by that little rabbit here? So they, most of the time, they're quite stable. And then this rabbit hops comes out of them, if you see what I mean, and they end up throwing words at you that you never saw it coming. Passionate but hurtful communication. Fast coming, unexpected. It's what the blockage is. Like, you don't know. It's like you don't ever know what they're gonna say next, and the words they're very passionate when they argue, and it really is hurting you, and it's been happening on and off, on and off, on and off. Something that you felt was toxic, and perhaps that's why you're deciding to finish this, or at least for now. Fast coming, very emotional communication, things being said, hurtful things. This person's communicating from the heart, but sometimes they're so emotional that they say stuff, Capricorn, that you find really, really hurtful. They know they've hurt you with their words. They know this. They know they made you weak with their words. They know this. And they possibly suspecting, because that's from their perspective, that you want to finish this connection with them because of the stuff they said. So what is the possible outcome for you and the person you're dealing with, Capricorn? What is the possible outcome for you and the person you're dealing with? What is the outcome for Capricorn? Okay, we've got the Wheel of Fortune. Leave it to the universe, okay? This is, you know, something. The Wheel of Fortune, it can go either way, you know. The fortune might be on your side, but this is the karmic connection, very difficult connection, okay? Leave it to the universe, you know. Sometimes people ask me, what should I do? What should I do with this guy or this girl? You know, I always advise you, just like a card of a Wheel of Fortune would, you know, just see how it goes. Leave it. Sometimes you can't control. It's like Capricorn, maybe you wanted to control this love, not in a negative. You wanted to know where you're going, but sometimes you cannot control the Wheel of Fortune. You cannot control the universe. You cannot control your life purpose. You cannot control whether you two should be together or not. Some things are out of control. So leave it to the universe. Don't do anything. Just leave it and see how it goes. Sometimes it's best to take a step back and wait for months or year and see, you know, where is the situation or going. So let's clarify the blockage. Okay, we've talked here about emotional communication that hurt you, Capricorn. 8 of Wands. Excuse me. Again, it came out, you know, this card came out twice. I put it back, it came back. I always say if it's meant to be, it will come back. You might have dealt with Leo. Okay, this came out in the reverse position. Leo. Someone here, it doesn't have to be Leo, Leo's energy in the reverse position. Someone who's not here, who wasn't in control of the emotions. Someone who's not in control of the negative emotions. They lose the temper, they lose the composure. They say stuff they don't mean because they've been bottling up the emotions for so long. When they come out, it's like a World War Third, you know, World War III, you know. So that's the main blockage. Someone is emotionally, not that they're immature emotionally, they're unable to tame the beast within them. They're unable to be in control of their negative emotions, so they just say how they feel without thinking, how could this affect you? Okay, and I think like it's them, and I really think you might have dealt with a Leo star sign or a fire, someone who's got fire in the astrological chart. We've got lots of fire, lots of passion here. Fiery energy, fiery communication, Capricorn, between you two. One more card. And we've got 10 of Cups, and that's something that made you possibly feel like, you know, I'm not fulfilled in this connection. 10 of Cups in a reverse position, okay? This is not peaceful any longer. This is not fulfilling any longer. There's too much fire, too much, like, words being on fire, being said. So the outcome is Wheel of Fortune, okay? Leave it to the universe to sort it out. That's what it means, but let's clarify why. Because many of you are never satisfied with this outcome, right? We want to know more. it is a toxic energy, okay? Capricorn, this is your card, toxic energy, addiction. Maybe someone's got addiction. They bring in a toxic energy to you. And we got 2 cards, Page of Pentacles, and 4 of Cups in the reverse position. Okay, in the 4 of Cups in the upright position, let's analyze it. Sometimes I've got to analyze it with you. In the upright position is taking someone's love for granted. So I feel like here, in the past, someone took someone else's love for granted. Someone was rejected, okay? In the past. All right, and I feel like you might have been rejected in the past, Capricorn, but the future is someone, whoever rejected you, possibly, or vice versa, is like here again, watching you. Whoever you've rejected, or they've rejected you, but I think you've rejected him, you've rejected them according to this reading, because of the stuff they've been saying, because of the inability to, you know, to hold the shit together, excuse my language. They are watching you. So just either this could be a message for you or your cross watcher, you know, depending on who closed the door on who, because remember, this side can go vice versa, you know, with the universe card, the Wheel of Fortune. This is a karmic connection, very difficult connection. You might have felt like you've met before, okay? This is connections very strong. Someone rejected someone. Whoever got rejected in the past, they got rejected because they the words, the way they were communicating was quite toxic, okay? But this person is watching you. Someone is here watching someone with Page of Pentacles, okay? And someone here, the reason why it's been toxic is someone is focusing more on the negatives of someone's personality rather than the positives. So someone's quite manipulative here with the Devil's card, with Page of Pentacles, okay? And that's why there was a rejection in the past, okay? Someone is being too negative about it, but at the same time, someone here is watching someone else. If you reject them, they are watching you, okay? They are watching you. Let's see, why did you decide to bring it to the end, or why you thinking, you know, that's how they view it. At least that's how they see it. Maybe you haven't talked since that fiery communication you've had, you know. Why did you deciding this should finally finish? You want to take a new chapter, have a new beginning, new chapter, take a risk. Okay, 6 of Swords in reverse position. I feel like you already decided to walk away from this because, or you're walking away this because it's not stable. You want to move on towards something better, brighter future. You've already walked away from this because it was not stable. It was putting you on like emotional roller coaster almost. You were up and down emotionally. Why do they view you with 3 of Swords, heartbroken, you're hurting, or there might be a third person. Okay, this is 4 of Swords in the reverse position. Maybe you've talked to them. This is in the past. So I feel like, you know, they know that something did not work out about you, and you were sort of blaming yourself for it. You know, with 4 of Swords, you were self-reflecting on why things didn't work out. You were thinking of where did you go wrong. So maybe you made it clear to them, you communicated that to them, and they assumed that you heartbroken. But you must understand, Capricorn, it's always 2 people's fault. It's never one person's fault. And why do they think you need to heal? Yeah, that you're healing right now, in the process of healing. Maybe that's what you said to them, you know, I'll go to heal, so just keep away. Page of Wands. Okay, that's why you don't want a new beginning with them or anyone right now. You just want to heal. Page of Wands, you thought what you've had. Page of Wands was not stable, was, you know, you thought that was not stable and you want something more stable here. Let's get a piece of advice, 2 cards. So I'm a little bit cold. Just gotta bring my radiator a little bit closer. Sorry, Darcy. Wow. Sorry, excuse me. Wow, that's better. Okay. piece of advice for Capricorn and the person they're dealing with. Page of Swords. You might be lacking some information here, okay? And advice is communication, okay? So someone here is not listening to another person. Page of Swords is someone who asks questions, why, but never listen. Maybe the person you've been dealing with, they are not a good listener, okay? This also says do not get involved in any gossips. Don't tell anyone about this particular love scenario, love situation, because it may come and bite you. But it's like you might be missing some important information in this situation. Don't know why. But also Page of Swords, someone who's in and out. So if someone is in and out, pages are quite an immature people in love. You know, they can't commit. I mean, you know, that's not what you're about, Capricorn. You value something practical, right? Oh, okay, so you want a commitment, but this is Page of Swords, okay? I feel like they don't want to listen and about talks about commitment, or they don't want to listen, because we've got the King of Wands, that's how you view them, and the Queen of Pentacles. These are two very independent, strong energies. They don't, it's like, they don't care so much about being coupled, being in pair, you know. So I think that's the advice. The advice is in, like, do you want a commitment from someone who's in and out, who's not that committed to you? That's the thing, you know. Don't you feel like you're maybe, you know, are they taking you for granted? Did they take you for granted? How are you feeling about this? You know, do you really feel that the love offer they've given you has been genuine and has been like equally balanced? Was this equally balanced love? And if it's not, if they're on and off, I mean, that's your answer. Do you want to be with someone like that? The bottom of the deck is the Leo again. The overall energy is someone needs to be in control of their negative emotions. Someone is unable to, you know, tame this beast within them, not to lose the temper. Instead, they hurting you passively. This could be you or them, right? Can go vice versa. With the fiery communication, with the words that can really, really hurt you deeply, Capricorn. I need to hurry up because I'm running out of battery. So, I mean, the timing is only 23 seconds on this phone. So I just pull quickly an animal card. I'm not going to read the description, the full description. Okay, dog, your loyalty and faithfulness is misplaced by serving too many masters. Okay, maybe it's the other person, maybe it's you. It's about, you know, serving too many people. I can't explain it fully what I mean by that, but this is about, you know, maybe you need to be loyal only to one person, not to so many people, or maybe the other person has been loyal to too many people but not enough loyal to you. Does that make sense? I hope, because I got to finish it now. I'm sorry. I hope this resonates with you. Bottom of the deck. Okay, here we go. Someone needs to be in control of the negative emotions here. Thank you very much, Capricorn. See you next week. Bye bye.